Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to this first devlog, or I won't even really call this like a devlog. I just want to explain my idea for this game I'm gonna start, I think. So my idea was I kind of got some inspiration from the GMTK whatever game jam that just happened. The theme of it was reversed. I thought that was a really cool theme, really, and I was kind of sad I didn't participate. But with that, I came up with this idea about it would be kind of, it's not, obviously it's not like the first idea of this that has ever happened. There's obviously been some games of this already, but I thought it'd be really cool to run a medieval, like, not tavern, medieval, like, market, like a trader. I thought it'd be a really cool idea for that because I don't think I've ever seen that. There might already be a game out there, but I don't care. I want to put my own spin on it. So I thought it'd be a really cool idea because I'm really into medieval games and I'm really into like management sim type games. So kind of think of this game like Gas Station Simulator, or I can't really think of any other ones right now. But like if Gas Station Simulator was like medieval, I thought that would be really cool. Like I said, I'm really into medieval games. I'm really into sim games. So yeah, this is right down the alley of the games I like to play. So I just was today, like past hour, maybe hour or two, I've been drawing up this ideas because a lot of times I've been doing game dev for a long time now, probably like a year now, on and off, a year probably. So my biggest issue is I'll jump into a project with no plan, and that makes you lose motivation so fast because it's just a mess. So I want to go into this with a plan, so that's why I've been sitting here in Milanote, kind of coming up with the idea, and even Trello too. But really my idea is like, you gotta obviously start the game. You want to do the chores to open the shop. Obviously you want to make sure everything's clean, everything's stocked. Obviously you want the torches and everything to be lit because it's a medieval tavern. You can't just flip on the lights. I want to have customers that can sell you things, and then customers that will come in and buy trinkets, because I thought that would be really cool, because it's like it'd be kind of boring if you just do one or the other. So kind of like, imagine putting yourself in the merchant shoes from Skyrim. You could sell and buy things, but you couldn't actually do it yourself. And I thought that'd be really cool if we do something like that. So obviously there's like a tree here on if they buy or sell. They're gonna look for the item. If they can't find the item, they'll try to look for a new item they want. If they don't want it, they'll leave. And then if they do want it, you can haggle. Same thing with up here. They're gonna find the. They're gonna give you the item. They're gonna give you the item as the merchant that they want to sell. I want to really have a haggling system because I love to haggle. It's just like it's like so fun trying to decide on a price for stuff. So I think that'd be really cool to have a haggling system, and that comes back up to here. There's gonna be a happiness system and kind of like a customer rating system, but like obviously it's gonna be displayed by stars. But medieval day, it's like just by people talking to each other about your shop, and if they say bad things, then you might get less business because of it. So I want a negative effect for trying to haggle too much. So that's where our customer happiness comes in. So if you try to haggle and really just scam them, their happiness will go down. So if they deny it, then the happiness goes down each time you try to haggle. And if it gets too low, they'll just say screw you and leave, and then their happiness will be very low towards you in the shop, and that will drag your rating down. And the whole point is to have a good rating of your shop so you get more people, because the higher your rating, obviously the more people that are going to come and more things you unlock. So that's kind of like where the idea of this little note comes in to there. And like I said before, if you try to haggle too much or just outright scam them, then they're obviously going to get really mad and just say screw you and leave. So then they'll just leave, and then you can keep haggling as much as you want, but you have the possibility of it being a negative effect. And I think how I'm going to do this, I think it's going to be a calculation of how much happiness the customer has with you, and a random probably a random range of numbers on if they accept or deny the haggle, given how close it is from their asking price. So if you just drop the asking price from like 50 to like 10 bucks or coins or whatever, then they're immediately gonna be like, okay, no thank you. And then so with that behind the scenes, it will probably be the further the number away, the further your new asking price is from their initial price, will probably increase or decrease the probability of them just walking out on you. So yeah, that's like my loop idea. I don't really have anything for inventory yet. I think we'll still have, I think what, I just thought of this now, it'd be a really cool idea. So this is the drawing here that I just drew up real fast of maybe like an idea of a layout of the store. You can put down shelves and put stuff on the shelves. I was thinking of way to get inventory and such, because that will be a thing you have to figure out. How are you going to get new stock? Will you order it? Will another merchant bring it to you? Can you buy stuff from farmers and stuff like that? So I think it would be kind of cool to, you know, go into your office area back here and pick up a little note and maybe order a new bucket of water or some more bread, and they can bring it. But then have certain items that you can only get from customers. So maybe you have like a, like say right here, you have like a, here, I'll draw it in here. You have like an antique shelf, right? That only antiques or like cool weapons or stuff like that, stuff you wouldn't be able to outsource from like distributors, like a farm or a bakery, stuff like that. Say if like a customer comes in from like Rome or whatever and brings in a Roman helmet, it'd be like, oh, that's cool, I want to sell that. But you obviously can't just get that from a farm or some other, you know, wholesale distributor. So that'd be another thing that you can put. That'd be pretty cool, I think. But yeah, this is kind of like my idea of maybe like a store layout. Like, I want the layout of the store to be up to you, because that's one thing that always gets me, is like in gas station simulator, you can lay out the shelves and everything, but you can't pick where your counter wants to be. And that to me, I don't know why, but to me that's really important, because I want my counter to be sort of obviously where I want it to be and kind of match the layout of the store, because you can have a really good layout but it all gets screwed up just because the counter's in a crappy spot. So I want the player to be at least move the counter. But I think this is probably like the layout the store will have, and then we'll have like a like an office area back here. So yeah, I think today and probably tomorrow, no, probably the rest of tonight, I'll probably maybe dive in and maybe get a character controller set up and all that. But there's probably going to be very little coding tonight. So yeah, this is day one of the project.